All right, Golden Strings, we're going to learn Fire on the Mountain. This is a version of Fire on the Mountain, and you will hear other versions. We are going to learn it in sections and put it together. This is the slow video. There will also be a moderate and a fast video. Bowings do not count. Don't worry about bowings. However, this song does kind of rely on the slur. So as you learn the notes, try to learn the slurs too. We start on an F sharp and we'll take turns. I will play with you when it's your turn. My turn, ready, go. Your turn, ready, go. My turn. Your turn. My turn. Your turn. So those notes were F sharp, G, A, B, A, G, F sharp. We'll try just those notes again. And we'll go a little slower. My turn, ready, go. Again, your turn, ready, go. My turn. So we start on an F sharp, end on an F sharp. My turn. Your turn. Okay, we're going to do that little section several times in the song. I think 2, 4, 6, 8, maybe. So once you get it under your fingers, it will come back. Then I'm going to add to that. So we're going to do what we just did, and I'm going to add a little bit more. Listen, my turn, ready, go. Your turn, do your best. So the next part we're doing is we were on F sharp, we played. This part is F sharp, D, F sharp, G, A. So we're going to put it together. So it's, listen, my turn. F sharp, D, F sharp, G. So really we're skipping for violin, viola, cello, we're skipping our first finger a lot. For bass, not quite the same. So here we go. My turn, we'll go kind of slow. My turn, ready, go. Your turn, ready, go. Good. Now we're going to add to that. One thing you can do is on YouTube, you can just kind of back up and do this a couple times. The next part is, so it's A, B, D, B, D. Play that, my turn. Your turn. By the way, I'm playing a viola, so violins, you're one string over. My turn. Your turn. My turn. Okay, we used our first finger on that. So I'm going to put it together. in little sections so that you can hear what we learned. So starting at the first thing we learned, then we're going to play that note again. We learned that little bite, and then this. So it's good to think of it in little melodic sections and that we're stringing them together. So now we're going to string that together, but in the little melodic sections. So my turn. Oh, I didn't do that right, did I? Let's try it again. 1, 2, 3. Your turn. Ready, go. Next section, my turn. Start on F sharp, your turn. Next section, my turn. Your turn. Ready, go. Now, let's try to put it all together. I'll do it my turn, and then we'll do it together. 1, 2, 3. Your turn. Ready, go. Okay, you might be a little confused right now, but this gets easier the more you do it. I used to be terrible at it. So we're going to call that section A, and let's call it antelope. Okay, that's the antelope section. And we're going to play that again, or maybe we'll call it the anteloped because it's a D section. We use a lot of D's in that section. Now we're going to play the B section, and we'll call that a bumblebee, antelope and bumblebee. Let's see if I remember all of this. This starts very much like antelope. We start on F sharp. That part is exactly the same. And that's another thing about fiddle is once you get the hang of how much everything repeats, it starts making it easier. So the beginning of the bumblebee section is my turn, ready, play. Same as antelope. Together, 1, 2, ready, go. My turn, ready, go. Your turn, ready, go. Now this is where it changes a little bit. And I'm going to start on F sharp, and I want you to just hear the pattern. My turn. It's all just F sharps, E's, and D's. Your turn. My turn. Your turn. So we start on D and end on E. Then the end little melodic pattern starts on E. Da, 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 da. My turn. A little slower. Your turn. On my turn. Your turn. So now I'm going to put the bumblebee section together, and that's listen. Next part is, whoops. Next part is, okay. So if we put that all together, it sounds like this. Let's try that together. Just do your best. 1, 2, starting on F sharp, ready, go. Okay. As you watch this video over and over, you will get better and better at that. So we played Antelope, then we played Bumblebee, then we played Antelope again, and then we're going to play Bumblebeed with a D at the end. So it's just like Bumblebee. D. So the order of the song is Antelope, Bumblebee, ending on an E. Antelope, Bumblebeed. Antelope, Bumblebee, Antelope, Bumblebeed. So once you learn those sections, you start putting them back together again in an order, and then you have the whole song. So now what we're going to do is we're going to go to the G string and play the same exact thing. We're going to play Antelope, Bumblebee, Antelope, Bumblebeed on the G string. So I'm just going to demonstrate it because once you get it in your fingers, it will come easier. Basses, I'm going to do a separate video because when you change to the G, it completely changes your fingerings. But for violin, violoncello, just go down a string. So basses, at this point, it would be good for you to find the other video. So let me play. I'm going to play Antelope. Here's Bumblebee. Ends on an A, a Bumblebee. Here we go with the Antelope starting on the G string. Now Bumblebee with a G at the end. So once you get the hang of the Antelope and Bumblebee on the D string and A string, then you just take it down a string to the G string and D string. Then we have a tag at the end, and it starts a lot like Antelope, but then we're going to kind of mix everything up. So let me play the tag for you once through, and then we'll practice it. My turn. Okay, sounds like Antelope and Bumblebee got smushed together. Okay, my turn. It starts out just like Antelope. My turn. Your turn. Now, the next part is just like part of Bumblebee. My turn. Actually, that is the end of Bumblebee. So I'll put it all together, confusing you. So we're going to do that. Ending of Bumblebee starts on F sharp and goes to D. My turn. Your turn. So that's the ending of Bumblebeed. Okay, starts out with actually, sigh, it is Bumblebee. Okay, so we're just tagging, I didn't even notice, we're just tagging a Bumblebeed at the end of the song. Now, I'm going to try playing this with some backup music, and let's see how that goes. And you can play along when you start feeling like you are learning it. Okay, let's see how this works. I'm going to play along with the backtrack. It's going to click 3 times, and then we're going to start. 2, 3. Sounds like I needed an extra measure on that arrangement. Okay, once you've gone through the slow lesson on this and you're feeling pretty comfortable, then it would be good to go to the moderate lesson and then on to the fast lesson. This is a song we want to play super fast. As a group, we're going to go whatever the group can do, but on your own, you can go as fast as you want. See you in class.